Oh, guess I gotta turn that camera on, don't I? There we go. That should be a little bit better. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for stopping by Ultralog. Enjoy your lurk and your mod, your other stream. Gonna be doing peanut butter and jelly pancakes tonight. But, I mean, can't just do pancakes, can we? A little behind on finishing all my washing duties. Got a few things to put away here still. So how is everyone this evening? This fine, lovely day. I've actually been busy today. I've been doing all sorts of stuff today. Yeah. Bought an economy-sized thing of green scrubbies. The real green scrubbies, too, not those cheap imitations. And then promptly cut them all in quarters, and I've probably got enough green scrubbies now for, like, a couple of years. I think I've got 80 of them now, which is going to be, for me and myself, quite a bit. So, what are we going to get started with tonight? How about bacon? I think bacon's a good choice. I also think I should turn this light on so that everyone can see me properly. I forgot that too. There we go. I mean, what stream isn't better that doesn't start with the dirty pan? And bacon. We'll give this pan a quick scrub out. I must have threw that up there on Wednesday and forgot. Let's get our oven going to 400 here. 400 Fahrenheit is how I cooked my bacon. Do the parchment. Oh, now I gotta get to make this dirty again. So this is the cured bacon, the last slab of the cured bacon from the butchered pig on stream. If it wants to open, there we go. Toss this out and back. And maybe we'll keep it. We're not going to use all that tonight. Still got a piece of rosemary on there. Some old rosemary there. Some old bacon too. Or should I start at this end? Let's do this end. Started thinking of trying to do a cloud egg again. I made one of those last year, and I think I did a decent job at it, but I think I got a lousy photo of it because it didn't show a lot of depth. Here I'm thinking about, I've never really wanted to care too much about my photos. I'm sitting here thinking about them though. I've always been more of the interest of doing the cooking, and that's why I'm filming it rather than 101 photos, much less essentially staged photos that are gonna end me up with a cold meal just so that it looks pretty. And started debating about that. Like, I tried to join in on the Food Beast food fight this past week. They didn't take my photo for. I thought it was a nice photo, and it got me watching that. Just got me wondering, like, do I even want to be a part of this competition? Because I mean, I take photos of everything I'm doing and I put them on social media, but I'm not trying to be that perfect staged photo. I'm trying to be reality. Not every dinner is beautiful. A lot of them taste good, though. So we'll use this as far as our bacon slices here. And we'll set those over here on the stove to hang out for a moment. This will bag up and save for another date. Just defrosted this today. Though things do age in the freezer too, so that's why it's perhaps not the most gorgeous bacon. I mean, it's a nice looking bacon. I got a lot of pride in that bacon. But okay, so I think we're already going to be making pancake batter here. We are... Oh, that's what also I wanted to do. Oh, hey, my timers didn't start again. Okay. Hi, Buns. I'll be right back. Why isn't that firing? I don't know why that's not working. The only thing that, off the top of my head, is that Streamlabs is having issues here. Or maybe I'm having issues here, because I don't have this working right either. See if we can reload that. I don't have that either. Interesting. Anyways, I can't see channel point redemptions right now. I apologize if anyone's doing those, as well as my Streamlabs doesn't seem to be working, and so who knows, maybe they're messing with APIs, maybe Streamlabs is having issues. It's sort of strange. I don't really use Streamlabs for anything but other than a couple of commands. I should probably move those over to another bot just to minimize how much stuff that I'm running. I had quite a spill of water back here earlier, so I'm still cramming paper towels back there to try and soak up whatever's left. Well, as you can see, we got some bacon as far as what's going on for dinner tonight. We got some of the home-cured bacon on the stove waiting to be cooked. I'm going to try and make a cloud egg, and I'm also going to be doing peanut butter and jelly pancakes. Same style pancakes as I used last time, because I got that pre-made mix from the local mill. So I'm just going to try and work through that bag and see how it works. I want to do some waffles with it, some other things. Try it out and see what it's like. May buy it again, may never buy it again. Don't know if you don't try it. And so I think we're actually to that point where we're going to start making some pancakes. And that's a pretty simple recipe right there. We start with our eggs, or egg. I'm doubling the recipe. Sorry, I didn't think about that with the headphones. I try and stop and not doing noisy things like that for that. Whisk up our eggs first so that you don't have to work the flour at all in order to get it through that. Or to do this later with the flour involved is sort of hard. Where is my... There it is, it's on the bottom. I use my coarse sifter. Nope, let's just use a full clip measure. It'll be easier. I'm using the coarse one because this has got some coarse grain to it. I'm more using the sifter to break up any large clumps or anything we got going with the flour. Or our pancake mix, rather. Okay. So there's our flour. Well, thankfully, I do have an answer on the word scramble. Oh. Why is that working and the other one's not? What? Oh. Silly. Okay. Cool. I don't know why the bot turned that on, but didn't turn the other stuff on. But the scramble will be returning. I found out today I figured it out. It was an issue with currency, and talking with their support guys, I think they put in about a 20-second fix to that. And now we just gotta wait for the next update to come out for that to be fixed. Or maybe 2 updates, because, you know, update to beta status to... I don't know. I don't know how they do it. And lastly, we need some baking soda. Where's the baking powder? Oh, I don't need any at all. Oh. I think I added some last time. Maybe I'll add some this time. We need about 3 tablespoons of oil there. We'll need some more for the pan, though I'd probably rather use butter in the pan. I'm gonna add some more baking powder to this mix, just to make sure it's light. These things are baking soda, bacon. Our oven is hot to 400 degrees, reminding me of bacon there. So let's throw our slices in. We'll give this a sift. Oh, some of that even isn't going through this. Fear not, like I said, doing this less to prevent that coming out and more to break it all up. And we need milk. Last part to our project here. I might have to try a little bit of that tonight. Then again, well, we could do that. Because we're doing cream top whole milk here. If you're wondering what that lump is and are used to getting carton milk, if you buy the old school bottled type milk, oftentimes, they put a little squirt of whole cream at the top of the, or whole butterfat at the top of the whole milk bottle. And that way that fat forms, solidifies, and creates an air barrier above and beyond the bottle top for the milk, so that there's no oxygen at all on the whole milk until it gets to the store. Now, I think I want to add a little salt to this too. Just a little bit. Though at the same time, that little cream clump is sort of hard to mix up into the batter. So that's really all we want with our batter, is to break up all the flour and get all it moistened. allow that to hang out while we work on our cloud egg, which I remember this being a lower temp than this, and it's probably pretty high temp to use 400 for the cloud egg. It's probably like 325 or something. Yeah, I don't want to do that many. I just want... What is the oven temp? Okay. Okay. Cool. So, egg beating time. Again. Except this time we're beating whites to be like actual fluffy white, thick. That was what I was in here for. I think we're okay. I think I am going to do 2 eggs, so. I have! Salt-cured yolks are quite yummy on a salad. Ooh, better. "90-second pre-roll." Oh! That's not good. We need your units on my field. Battle. Oops, almost started it without changing the scene. Maybe? Ooh, that was a tough hit. This thing... Ooh, just gave it to us after that. Didn't have to kill that last thing down there. Victory. Head Mama Bear getting those kills, thank you. And the Grey Paws getting the 15 gold, congrats. Ooh, top, bottom, or middle. What do we got here? We got loyalty token chest, we got a gold chest, and we got just a chest. Oh, we got a purple. We got purple ones in both ends. We got. Oh, it's just a loyalty. It's not a super loyalty. Loyalty. Okay. I think I'm gonna go up here for the gold chest. See how we do in 30 minutes. And so I am still whipping egg whites to make our cloud eggs. Or cloud egg. I'm going to turn it into... we get the 2 yolks there, but... basically going to make one giant cloud egg is the plan. I'm trying to remember how... Do I have something that I can use for that? I don't think I have anything metal at large. I'm almost like wanting to create something for the eggs to climb up into as they bake. I can use a ring mold, but I'm sort of thinking my ring molds are probably a bit too short. Cloud eggs. Yeah, essentially you whip up the egg whites really into a nice large foamy egg white so they're like clouds, and then you put the yolks in the center. So if you got a stand mixer, this is pretty easy to, I mean, just takes you a minute longer than your typical egg, and you got this sort of like mythical thing to serve your kids with a story or something. Allow that to sit for a moment. Allow my arm to rest. We'll put the eggs away. Sort of think I might want to use the top of that for doing our pancakes today. I don't think I'm going to pull out the flat top for this. I haven't really been liking the flat top for things like that so far. I haven't liked the results. It may be that it's new and I haven't broken it in, but I think I'm going to leave it for right now for, like sliders and peppers and things like that. I was thinking I was going to have enough butter for tonight, expecting there to be butter in that. Nice buns, thank you. Okay. Give this a little bit more of a whip up. We want max volume here. And let's try the ring mold. Yeah, I don't know if these are going to be tall enough. Still may be worth it. Bacon. Bacon. What type of butter do I use? I use, well, right now I'm using Clover, but I use both sort of interchangeably, Clover and Strauss Organic, which I'm pretty sure Strauss is not widely distributed. Clover may be a bit wider distributed, but they're sort of local brands that would be comparable to Kerrygold, organic, grass-fed butter that's, well, Strauss has, I sort of think both of them are on the heavier side of fat compared to your average butter in the States. That said, they're not European in how much butter fat they have. They are, like Strauss has a European style that is more, but it's also quite a bit pricier. So I've done my ring mold up with some butter. Set that in the pan here. This is just a cold cast iron pan. I'll soon will be eating it, but right now we're just letting it cool down from coming right out of the oven. So we've reduced the temperature on the oven down to 300. I'm going to get rid of the whisk. Switch to a spatula. And I'm going to put this in the center of our cast iron. Without trying to deflate it all, just trying to fill up the whole circle. We sort of want a place for our yolks once we're done filling it. Bake in lieu of fry. For the bacon, I just prefer baking when it comes to making any decent amount of bacon. It's going to get you a there we go. So there's our cloud egg. I prefer baked bacon though, because you'll end up with flat pieces. You can get it crisp much easier. You can keep track of the temperature much easier than when you're frying it, because when you fry it, you're very often going to have carryover because the oil will still remain on the surface of that, and that will continue to cook. That's why you get darker products after you pull things out of the fryer, is that oil is continuing to cook it. That's why you get burns on your hands more than touching the oil initially, is because the oil sticks to you and keeps burning. And so I just prefer it this way. It's a little bit safer, it's a little bit easier. Into 300 degree oven. Well, probably more than a 300 degree oven. That was set to 400 prior to that, so it's probably at least 350 still and going down. We have our pancake mix, which I'm not trying to work too much, but that is very obviously liquidy at the sides and more solid in the center. But the bacon is mostly just a side today. Going to be putting that with our egg, putting that with our pancakes. Welcome in, Lob66. Happy to have you. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Also, welcome in the Grey Paws and Moz. Glad to see all of you today. Welcome back. Do a little cleanup here while we're waiting on our egg to cook. We do want to set a timer though. And do that about 6 minutes to start. Then we'll add our egg yolks and let them cook another couple more minutes just to sort of cook that egg yolk a little bit. Hopefully get it closer to... It's not really going to be a 100% safe 165 degree egg. But I buy quality eggs, and it's a 1 in 10,000 chance. Me would be either ants or crickets. So if you think about it, weirdest, I mean, you could almost say like some things like fish sauce or Vegemite, which was Wednesday's dinner, where you're, I mean, as far as weird, I mean, purposely spoiled food or food that's, I mean, essentially Vegemite is old yeast that's been used for brewing. So, I mean, it's got some other stuff in there, but that's primarily what it is. To think that you're eating a microscopic organism as a paste. Yes, it was delicious. I'm still working on those rolls. Cooked. A little weaker. I'd like a little bit stiffer than this. These ones here are probably going to be nice once they dry out. Well, we gotta get these off of the parchment. Oh wow, that's got some good flavor. The last batch of bacon that I had out of the freezer wasn't nearly as promising. This is tasty. There we go. That one's got a little stiffness to it. I mean, it's not completely crisp. It's not... Yeah, that one's about perfect for me. Let's see if I got one of those going. I don't. I need a new bacon dripping jar. I thought I had changed it out. Oh, we got this on the wrong camera here. How dare I sit you staring at that cast iron pan the whole time that I've got bacon porn shots. Okay, so we'll set this off onto the stove so we can use that for our pancakes. We're going to use a little lard, bacon lard, and since that was suggested, and a little butter. Reminded me of my cloud egg, which I had forgotten. Let's put a place for this to sit down. Probably should have seasoned those egg whites. Back in the oven. And take our pancake batter over here. Chop up a little butter ahead of time. Do I want to use the ladle? Do I want to use... I think I want to use my sauce spoon for this project. We're gonna keep you around though, even though you're filthy. Gonna be a quick stream tonight. This may be our last battle of the evening here. Yeah, maybe we'll do one more somewhere like that, because that egg is gonna be done here, and let's use that as our first pancake, see where we are with that. This egg is just about to be done. There's our cloud egg. Still with a liquidy yolk. It's going to carry over cook a little bit. The next hard part to this project is getting that onto a plate and out of that ring mold, which are both projects on their own. Let's see, I think, yeah, we're pretty good with the size there. Oops. Almost lost it there. How's our pancake looking? Not quite there yet. Not quite. Cloud egg. Hopefully not slipping off of the plate there. I know you can't quite see the yolk at that angle, but pull that out of the way here. Take a look at our pancake back here. Pancake's sort of getting there. It's about halfway. It's probably okay to flip right about there. The rest of this needs a little heat too. No, let's try that too. Break into it, break our yolk. Needs a touch of salt. Salt, MSG, a little pepper. Little toast points. Let's give our probably burning pancake a flip here. Close. Close. Looks darker on screen. I would say that's the darkest acceptable I would take a pancake. And I might be sort of frustrated if it came out of a pancake house that was doing 100 of them. In home, that's another thing. butter and lard. Battle, 90-second pre-roll. Thank you, Bun Buns. Those are what I thought were probably the best 3 slices of bacon I got out of that. By the way. That egg just doesn't want to come out. Probably should have put a little butter in the bottom of that ring mold too. Not just the sides, but the bottom. I was relying on the cast iron and stuck more than I wanted to. A little forced flavor here. Get that out. The pancake needs flipping though. Need to go even lighter with these. So I'm thinking for pizza night tomorrow, which, by the way, we got to make pizza dough. It's going to be our last thing to do tonight. Pizza night tomorrow night, since I'm doing 5 days a week here in at least the first 3 weeks of April. I'm thinking bacon, artichoke, and pea sprout. with like an Alfredo base. That one's a little dark. Pan has been turned down here, so hopefully it's cast iron, so it's going to hold heat, but now that we're on to pancake 3, and I'm paying attention to nothing else but that, I have no more excuses. I went with grade A for my maple syrup, but grade A, grade B is more of a preference of how you like your maple syrup these days. Whether you like it more lighter golden on the lighter end, which this is what that is, grade A. Grade B is now, in terms of maple syrup, the almost like molasses, but it's not thick, but I mean it's got all of that flavor in there. It hasn't been lightened up at all. There we go. That one's acceptable. Yeah, I always want pancakes. Though I would be lying if I told you that I thought pancakes were better than waffles. Definitely think waffles are a superior product. Right, meow? Right, meow? You want some pancakes, right, meow? Peanut butter, jelly. You got honey peanut butter. So sweetened peanut butter and Concord grape. Ooh, that one can actually use another second, I think. Give that a little bit more color. A little bit more color. And then we got the maple syrup that I was talking about before. USDA organic, so we're trusting the supplier. Another one to look out there for. I don't necessarily do all organic, like I've said before. I prefer local to, say, buying something from across the earth. You should also know that there are differences in USDA labels, or in organic labels. And USDA organic is not third-party certified. It's the company themselves are saying, we're following these rules. It's not... Whereas a lot of the other ones are somehow third-party certified. I'm going to keep that one on that side, though. I went and forgot our battle, didn't I? Let's run our battle. Victory. Victorious. Bun's getting those kills. Thank you, thank you. See, you helped out. And you get some rewards in exchange. Couple scrolls. The Grey Paw's getting another scroll. Congrats. Let's do one more. I don't know if we're going to make it through this. Oh, I got to make pizza dough too, so maybe we will. I'm going to do the same thing as last time. I'm going to go right there. This over here just sort of seems pointless to me. These maybe if you want to send some... I don't know if rogues would go after any of this really. I don't really think so. But if you want to send something off of those, like bombers or something over here, that might be smart play. But everyone else back here. And so we got our pancake. We got one more pancake to go after this. Got a little bit more batter. Hey, Tahiti lady. And Entropy. Yeah, it's gonna be a short one tonight, Entropy. But we're doing 5 days a week this week, so you'll see me a lot more this week. We're gonna be doing pizza tomorrow. Yep, gonna be doing pizzas on Saturdays for the next 3 weeks. And gonna be doing tacos on Tuesday. It is Food and Week month here on Twitch, and so I'm streaming a bit extra and because of that. But I'm traveling at the end of April for a long weekend, and we'll be back to, I haven't 100% decided, but probably back to 3-day schedule. Family event. So hopefully fun. Yes. Much of that family, including my parents, that I haven't seen in over a year. So I'm very happy to be able to do that. I'm going to turn the fan on here because I'm sweating. Actually, you know what? Let's turn on different fans so that you all don't have to hear them. Or at least as much. Getting all my spatulas dirty tonight. Ooh, they can use a little bit more color too. I don't have any cream. I was sort of thinking of the idea of making a little chantilly. But I think we'll just live with some. I do have, well, I don't know if you can even whip that up. Yeah. Fun part would be figuring out what kind of rental car I end up getting. Oops. Broke that one. Final pour down. Last pancake. Big boy for the last one. Yeah, hopefully not a super compact. You never know until you get there, though. That's sort of half the fun. Though I guess with some of the apps, I forget the name of them, but there's a couple apps out there that do rentals like that nowadays. Zipcar is one of them, isn't it? Where you can actually rent a specific vehicle. Yeah. Worried about structural integrity with one as large as this. Bacon. I'm tempted to try. I'm tempted. I've got a pretty decent stack here. It's not the end of the world if it gets ruined. I gotta wait for it to sit a little bit harder. Needs a little bit more structural integrity before I try that. Nope. Almost. Almost. Do apologize if anyone has redeemed any channel points tonight. Again, I'm not able to see those redeemed. Don't have all my... I don't know if I have all my alerts going. Not everything is necessarily hunky-dory here tonight. It doesn't seem like the minute command is working for me either. Let's give that one more shot. Nope. Heat is off on that last pancake. It probably needs its token renewed, is what it is. It's been a minute since I renewed that one. Sort of okay, but we got an obvious fold there where things collapsed. But let's make our final stack. I mean, it is the beginning of the month, and I did have to refresh it on several other things here recently. So it's probably what it was. Feel as much as this OCD over. Actually, I shouldn't say that. That's I worry about making sure that I got enough of the labels off on these things. Perhaps needlessly so. But that is not being OCD. Oops. Where's the jelly? I'm sort of trying to build this up as the front here, and so I am picturesque-wise going a little thicker on these two edges. Did all that with the wrong camera there. We're done with that. So we don't need that up there anymore. Why do I still have that up there? Sorry for the squeaking. Nope. Not quite a good canal, but peanut butter and jelly pancakes. Very interesting lid. Very well designed. It's very reminds me a whole lot of like a wax cap they would have used back in the day. But it's a flip top at the same time. But it's got that nice smooth edge to it that it's, the cap is so tightly done that it's just nicely designed. And we do a photo before, photo during maybe? Definitely before. Now is when I wish that I had a better background for this type of a photo. Let's see if we can't bokeh that at all with an app later on. Play around with that. Okay, photo time. Where's my fork from before? It's gone. Yep. Yep. But as I said before, that's obviously not all tonight. As mentioned before, we gotta do some pizza dough before we finish up tonight. So let's make some pizza dough. Oh, I apologize. I didn't give you guys a sexy shot. You lovely folks. You lovely viewers. Not you guys. You wonderful people. The stack. What do we want to mix this in? This looks like a good candidate. Make sure I'm not putting that on a little scrap of peanut butter or jelly there. And so I need to look up this ratio again. Please don't start playing something. Flour. We need some flour. I'm actually going to be making enough dough to handle at least 2 nights here for Saturdays, but maybe the whole month here. Battle. We shall go to battle. I'm going to skip the ad since we're basically wrapping up here. We got our last recipe of the night. Gonna be a quick stream tonight. Who put the archer down there just to spite me? The Grey Paws. Victory. Who gets the 200 gold? Entropy with the kills, Head Mama Bear with the assists. Entropy getting all of that gold. The Grey Paws getting the scroll for his monk. Congrats. And we're going to call it there for the night for Stream Raider. One, two, three and a quarter. Some warm water. Yeast. It's not like it's hugely expensive. Salt. And I'm going to add just a touch of oil. And take our warm yeast water and add that in. Now that we've lightly mixed in that salt, mostly mixing in that salt, not the oil, because you don't want your yeast and your salt to be touching each other, sort of a thing. I spilled the flour all over me. That's required step. And then we're just getting this all combined together into one wet but shaggy mass. Work all that flour finely in there just by folding it in. Okay. And then I'm just going to wrap that with some plastic wrap and allow that to rest overnight until tomorrow. And we'll pick up with that dough tomorrow. It's going to be quite a bit different looking tomorrow. I'm doing plastic wrap instead of just a tea towel because I have found the first 2 times I've done this recipe, it proofed nicely, but it got too dry sitting. And so I'm going to do the plastic wrap to sort of trap the moisture in and keep it from drying out as it proofs with. However, if you're in a more humid climate than I am, by all means, save a little plastic. Wondered about it drying out, or? Yeah, you should be fine. Yeah, you should definitely be fine in Florida. I mean, I'm not exactly in the desert here either, but it isn't purely the humidity level, but that's a big part of it. Altitude, all those sorts of things. You can see even just from sitting here a couple of seconds, it's already steaming up a little bit. So I'll let that sit. That'll be there until tomorrow. I'm going to take a whack at these with some of this bacon. And we'll have more bacon tomorrow with artichoke and pea sprout pizza. At least that's initial thought on that. But thank you all for joining me tonight. Let's see who we can give a raid to. see who is on. Ooh, I gotta refresh this first. Though it looks like it might have actively refreshed for me. That's sort of cool. Why don't we say hello to another maker and crafter and someone who often stops by here. I like to try and raid the people who stop by my channel. So let's go see some leather crafting with Urk. One last thank you for joining me tonight. We'll be back with pizza tomorrow. We'll be doing chicken cordon bleu on Sunday. And as always, we had the vote in Discord for what I'm doing on Wednesday. Right now, Eel is winning. So, hope you can all join me for all that. Thank you all. I hope you all have a great evening. And good night. Bye-bye now.